Hi guys, my name is Shivu and welcome to my channel, and today we are going to discuss about multimodal RAG and we will create a simple example of it also. So few weeks back Google released Gemini Embedding 2 model. So what it does, it is a multimodal type of embedding model which can process, that means generate embedding vectors for text, images, videos, audios in a single embedding space. So what does it mean? That means instead of using multiple embedding models separately for using text, images, videos, audios or documents, there is a single embedding model all we have to use, where we can pass text information up to 8,000 input tokens, images up to 6 images per request can be sent in this Gemini Embedding 2 model, videos up to 120 seconds of video. So we can send audio directly in form of bytes, and we don't need extra information like text transcription to filter out our query. So how multimodal RAG works without these kind of multimodal embeddings? So previously, if we have some kind of images, text, documents, videos, we have to use different kind of image embeddings, text embeddings and so on, and we store in the vector database with a separate collection maintained. Now if the query is performed and we find similarity search, then it is found in both of the vectors of the image and the vectors of the text, and then it is combined to generate a proper answer. But here are some problems with it. So how initially embedding works? So suppose user want to buy a PC and it asks a query, what PC should I buy? Then this text is been inserted into embedding to generate a vector representation for the words which has greater cosine similarity with them. So it has a word PC in a vector space, and it has Windows OS which comes with the most similarity in the same vector space. Hence the answer will be generated as PC and Windows OS as the answer. Hence the LM will generate an answer with PC and Windows OS as the context. Now suppose instead of asking a question in text, user uploads an image of a PC. So we don't know what it is. So we have to use image embedding models which process the images to form a vector representation. So here it finds PC as a vector representation, and other that it has most cosine similarity between Linux and Mac OS. Hence the LM will form an answer with PC, Linux and Mac OS as the context. Now if we are making a separate RAG agent with this, then it's okay. But the problem comes when we want to combine the same result from the text and images in the single output. So the problem is, if we search PC with the text, it returns the most cosine similarity with the Windows OS, and the image returns the cosine similarity with the suppose Mac OS. Hence at this point, if we feed the embeddings both to the LM might confuse with the context whether he has to reply the PC answer with the Windows OS or Mac OS. And these embeddings from two different embedding models from different vector space are incompatible to each other. So we cannot find cosine similarity among them. So here we have to write some bridge code. That means to filter the most probability vectors from this embeddings and from this embeddings and combine and then send to LMs. So these comes with some complexity. So now how multimodal embedding model solve this problem? Suppose we are entering an input text, how to buy a PC, and we are also inserting an image of a PC. Then instead of using multiple embedding models, we are using a Gemini Embedding 2, which is a multimodal, and it will search the cosine similarity in the same vector space. That means both PC, whether it is a text or images, will have most cosine similarity with the Windows OS. Hence the answer will be always relevant to the Windows OS in the final output generated by the LLM. So if we want to create a recommendation system or a search system which involves multiple data types, user can search a PDF, text, images or even with a video. So let's try with this code. So I have created a simple multimodal RAG where we have provided the input in form of text and image links, and we are able to perform a search query, and it can search in both text and images using a single embedding model. So here I am using embedding model from the Vertex AI Gemini Embedding 2 preview. This is the code name right now, and then I have initialized the client using Vertex AI. This is the project name and this is the locations. So I have provided small data set here. We can consider that this data is being fetched from a database. So we have a text database, a golden retriever playing in the park. This is a simple text or a document. Then we have image of an Eiffel Tower here. Then we have image link of a dog, and then we have a fashion which has a link for a suit from a e-commerce website, this one. Then we have a cosine similarity functions. Then we have a function called get multimodal embedding. So what it does, it takes input text, image path, you can also add path for audios, and then it converts each one by one into an embedding vectors. So suppose the content is in text format, it sends directly the content into the embedding client models.embedding with the Gemini Embedding 2 as an embedding model and generates the embedding values here. And if it's an image, then if it's an online image, it downloads it and converts it to bytes, or if it's a local image, read it and converts it to byte and send the content directly as an image in the form of bytes to generate the vector embeddings. And here we are fetching the input from the database variable one by one and creating an embedding out of it. So consider we are storing this embedding in some type of vector DBs. Currently I am not doing that, just showing you a POC here. So it generated the embeddings with the same vector space. So doc1, that means the text format has this kind of vector embeddings. Eiffel has vectors, dogs, and fashion image has some kind of vector embeddings. Now here we perform the search query here. So the search query is suggest me a new cloth for an office meetings. So this query will be converted into an embedding vector first, and then we will find the cosine similarity between the query embeddings and the inputs from the database one by one. So if we run it here, so output is here and we can see that doc1, that is the text format, has the 0.2 similarity, Eiffel has the low similarity 0.2, dog has the low similarity for 0.2, but the fashion has similarity for 0.35. Now in the next code I have set a threshold value, that means to filter out the most relevant contents. Hence the threshold value is 0.35. That means these above values will be discarded, will not be used, and 0.35 or above will be accepted as a relevant answer. So if we run this code, we are finding the similarity here, and you can see suggest me a new cloth for an office meetings with the threshold value 0.35 comes with one result only, which is image of a fashion. If we click here, we can see the image of a fashion. So now let's change the query input here and let's see what other results we get. So here I might write tell me which pet I should adopt. I'm asking this to LLM, and here you can see the results. Doc1 means a text, a golden retriever playing in the park. That is the most relevant answer here. Similarity with 0.32, Eiffel Tower with 0.23, dog with 0.35, fashion with 0.23. So here I am going to adjust the threshold here like 0.32 and then run the results. So we have got two values, similarity for a dog, image of a dog, and the text, a golden retriever playing in the park. So now you can feed these relevant answers to the LM and can generate an answer for the users. So that's how we create a multimodal RAG using Gemini Embedding 2 model. Let me know how you like this video. If you want more video like this, comment below, subscribe this channel. See you in the next video. Till then, keep learning.